It's Mike, Wildcat Hollow Farm. Peter standing over here making funny faces at me. Up until today, our main pasture area was mostly scrub brush and weeds about 6 feet high. Now we had the neighbor Adam come down here with his monster bush hog, and we're about to walk around and show you what he did. We're standing right here at the edge of the barnyard. This morning, that was 7 foot high weeds and brush. This area over here in the trees was so thick with brambles and blackberries and roses that you couldn't walk through it. And now you can see all the way back to the hillside. We got wild plums. Now we can get to them. And we actually have grass. Lots and lots and lots of grass. This row right here where the brambles and the weeds and the roses are at is what it used to look like over here. He cut that much down. And all of that still needs to be cut down, but that'll have to be another time. But that's what this looked like out here. This area between me and the flowering trees down there was 6 and 7 foot high buckbrush and brambles, and it's now wide open. And I think those flowering trees down there are either chokecherry or crabapple. I'm not sure, but I'll get up close photos of it and put them in here, and whoever knows can tell us. And there was a whole bunch of ruts and stuff that was left in here from where they cleared the power line last year. And he went around those, but he got actually quite a few of them. And as you can see, all the way down in there, that's all clear now. That didn't used to be. You couldn't even walk through most of this. But we're going to keep walking around and take a look here. We're standing out by the road. And he cut all of this. Yep, Peter's in the video. Ha ha. Cut all of this all the way around, all the way back into that mess back there. And the sassafras is starting to put blooms out. They don't smell as good as these other ones down here, but we have lots and lots and lots of sassafras. And as soon as they start putting leaves out, I'm going to start collecting for a fillet. I don't know what kind of tree this is, but it smells really, really, really good. And the bark, to me, looks like a chokecherry, but this has got little thorns on it. So I'm thinking it may be some kind of crabapple, but I don't know. If anybody out there seeing this knows, let me know, please. The leaves are, I don't know, not developed enough for me to really tell. They kind of look like crabapple leaves, come to think of it. But there's a ton of them everywhere, and they smell wonderful. Just April, and we got bagworms started already. That tree's going to have to come down and get burnt so they don't spread. And we got another fragrant plum tree. And boy, the bees are all over everywhere. Good. Fertilize them fruits. Sassafras everywhere. All these big greens are over here. Green globules on the branches, that's sassafras flowers. They're everywhere. We're standing at the far end of where he cut along the front fence line here. And we've got, about 250, 300 yards of clear. Right straight down, right straight down. And we got the fruit trees over there. We got a big walnut in the middle. And we got all the green back over here is autumn olive. And we got Petra that's photobombing. And we got some of the green over here from sassafras, and behind that we think it's autumn olive as well. So all the autumn olives got to come out. I like to keep some of the sassafras, but autumn olive is garbage. We need to get rid of it. And just for a pretty, this is a red bud. And it's in full bloom, and I'll swing it around so you can see. It's got all pretties on it. The Peacher's over there looking at the plums and the tiger swallowtails that are drinking on it. Barnaby's over here, by the way. You come into the front pasture here. We're about 75 foot from the gate. And Adam started mowing here, and he mowed all the way around. I got a fly on my screen, and he mowed all of this today. 4.5 hours. And this was all buckbrush and brambles and trees, and you couldn't barely wade through any of it. And he even mowed back in here and pushed some cuts back even further in. But that's going to be fun over there, because that's mostly autumn olives, and I got to come out. This big green patch over here, let me zoom the camera in. This big green patch right there, that is 2 monster multiflora roses. One of them's about 20 feet high and probably 30 feet across. I'm going to enjoy burning them down. I hate them things badly. And just because she's camera shy and not wanting to talk, I'm going to zoom in, and she can smile and wave at everybody, and then she'll give me the finger when I turn the camera off.